we have a very strong idea at this table. We've had many other ideas, but we've really come up with heritage. And if we could build on the success that we have from a sporting point of view, like we've managed to brand Munster Rugby, and do the same thing for our heritage, using our built heritage. If we start off and we use King John's Castle, and have a link from that down Nicholas Street, linking it down to the castle, St. Mary's Cathedral, threading on up through the Georgian architecture, which is the second best architecture in the country for Georgian architecture. The suggestions that have come up is to use the castle like a cultural hub, in the way that they do with Edinburgh Castle, Durham Castle, Leeds Castle. They don't have anything more than we have. We have great historical sites. We have a built history and an ancient history that is second to none in this country. And to really capitalise on that, we felt that we could very easily use King John's Castle as a hub. There was one suggestion that, again, we do sporting events very well. So a team will come in and we would have a big civic celebration starting off in the courtyard of King John's Castle. And people would work their way along through the city and end up here in Thomond Park. Just to link something in here, it's a very small idea, but an idea that I think is an amazing idea. Using the Treviso match that happened recently, for that week, we would twin with the town of Treviso. So what we would do is we would invite the mayor, we would invite the dignitaries, we would invite a band, we would invite people of Treviso to bring their food, etc., and we would celebrate them in their town or their city in Limerick that week. And even from the point of view before the match or after the match, let their local bands and their mayor come out onto the pitch. Could you imagine that if we had done that, if we do that every time there's a match? The amount of historic links, cultural links, tourist links that we would forge so strongly. The suggestion back here that I think was so good was we would use the School of Architects in UL to come up with the idea of developing and building on the cultural hub and the cultural thread. We would then use the School of Surveyors in LIT to actually cost it. So this would be a real-time project that they would use as part of their study, but it would be working within the city. And that there is a group that I've heard of here, the St. Nicholas Street Revival Group and the Nicholas Street Revival Group, and there are people who are already passionate about heritage, and to bring all of the diverse groups together under one umbrella group. All right, fine.